So let's break it down one more time. Actively in the game, you have this dark room that you can't do anything with.
Yep.
You've got the 3 pumps, pump buttons. You've got the lighthouse, which makes power, which stops the room from going.
Yes, which.
You've got the room that goes, which has the and you have the telescope. The telescope has a radial indicator of degrees. So the compass is pointing in a direction.
Yes, that is everything that we have. So I can confirm that.
So, do you have any thoughts on possible relationship between these items?
I feel like the compass...
This is Myst. Usually things relate to other things.
I feel like the compass has something to do with the telescope.
What do you reckon? Because there's only one thing you can do with the telescope, right?
Move it around, yeah.
So what do you reckon you have to do with the telescope?
Turn it to a specific location.
Okay, and so how do you reckon you get to a specific location each time?
I think it's something to do with that compass, but I don't understand the compass.
Okay, do you know how a compass works?
Not really, no. I mean, I know that it points north. That's about it. So I know that when you move, it moves with you if you have it in your hand. To be honest, compasses is...
Before you leave the compass, go to turn around.
Huh?
Happens. Click the prompt again.
It turns off. So everything floods?
That's something to be considered, because you've had it in these 3 states. You haven't had it in this 4th state at all.
Well, I mean, everything's flooded, so you can't go anywhere when they're in the 4th state.
I didn't say to leave it off. I'm just trying to expand your thinking.
Okay.
Just because the button can be turned on doesn't mean it has to be turned on.
Okay, I'm going to put that back down. Oh, yeah.
You're right, these lights are off, yet somehow it's so bright down here.
I love the sound effects. Have you considered becoming a game background noise person?
I don't think the microphone could actually hear the half the sound effects I was making.
Okay.
I mean, I've positioned myself somewhat off to the side to give you the benefit of the full facial bore of the microphone.
Okie dokie, so that's north and that's 0.
I mean, that's a bit of an assumption. I'm not saying it's not right, but that is an assumption, so just bear in mind it's an assumption.
If that's 0...
Click back onto the compass.
I'm having a look at these.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just struggling to...
No. So this is 0, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110? 110, that's... How much does it go up to? 360. 360, 350, 340, 330, 320. Oops. Oh, bugger. 360, 350, 340, 330, 320, 310, 300, 290, 280, 270, 260 or 270, 270, 70. That one's kind of like 20. So 20, 100 something, and I think this is completely off the mark.
If you think they're important, you should probably write it down, because you're not going to remember those numbers, right?
So there's one that's at 20 question mark. 20 question mark. One at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90, 100, 110, 10. And this one was 360, 350, 340, 330, 320, 310, 300, 290, 280, 270, 260 question mark? Okay, so...
Before you leave, if you click back onto the compass, inspect it more carefully. Look, the cursor will change if there's something that you can interact with.
I turned off the light by clicking on a bit of the...
The reason you haven't seen it before is because you've been waving the mouse around too quickly, because it's such a small hotspot. Every single one of those nubs is clickable.
Every single one?
Look at it. That means you can interact with it.
So... that one.
Yeah, it could just be the battery ran out and just... Aside from clicking
that would be quite funny.
Now, of course. Which nub?
Well, the one pointing possibly north, I think.
Well, if north is already indicated on the compass rose, that seems a bit easy, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's my own lead so far, so I'll go with it, and if it's wrong, then we shall hope for the best. We shall see.
Right? You're not feeling that one too much?
What one?
Missing the nubs. I know that feeling where you're like...
Oh no, I'm just trying to like... Ah, fuck's sake, do I have to go back and charge it every time I click it?
Oh.
Ah, that's so irritating.
That might be an indication that that's not the right answer.
I think so, yeah.
So charging up might not actually be very useful. But you have an answer.
Oh, but
unless you're going to charge it up 36 times.
Well, no, because won't I need the light on to figure it out? Like, won't it not do anything if there's no...
See, well, yeah, if you click it won't do anything, but you can see as much of the compass rose as you can see when the lights are on.
Well, they're all clickable.
Yes.
So
there's probably an answer amongst these 36 different choices.
But I won't know what the answer is because I need to be able to see. I need the light to know if I've done it right. Because if I click one and I think, oh, that's the right one, but it doesn't actually do anything because the light's not on.
But you should come up with a guess.
Well, I've got
first.
my 20, 110 and 200, and I guess I could do those.
So you reckon the positions of the microphone things is the answer?
Possibly.
What 3 options?
3 options.
20, 110, 200.
So if I go turn the lights on.
It's going to have to fill in the running back and forth. Hey, look, it's day again. Or what passes for day in this place anyway.
I've been here so many days.
Considering how short a day is, the birthday would come around real quick.
Oh yeah.
This, in terms of puzzle games, is what we like to call the anti-brute force mechanism. It'd be damn simple if you could just click around all that circle without the charge running out. But having to run back to the lighthouse, that's like, ooh, better think this one through a bit harder, lassie.
Okay.
At least it doesn't close the panel on you.
Yeah, that would be creepy. Not like when it closes the door on you in other places. Right, okay, so let's start with guess number 1, which is 20. Oh, the lights turned off. So that wasn't the correct one.
Dun 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 dun. I'd imagine going back and forth to this lighthouse that many times, inevitably, at least one of those times, you're going to catch yourself on that piece of glass that sticks out of it.
Yeah, this is not a safe place for anybody to be, really. Like, there's no food. The water is seawater and rainwater. Yeah, but do you really want to, like, you don't have anything to catch them with.
Sure we do. Just take a bit of that rope off the broken old ship. Use it as a line.
I see. What about, like, you know, I suppose there's 2 really nice bedrooms, so you would have warmth and shelter.
Yeah. It's the rib cage, turn it into a sort of spear-like thing.
You can throw the ribs as, like, darts.
Desalinate the water via evaporation. No problem.
Okie dokie. This is guess number 2, 110. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Nope. Okay.
Say nope. What are you expecting to happen if you get it right?
I have absolutely no idea. Something to, like, confetti, maybe?
What if you get it right and the indication that you got it right is the lights go out and it goes, eh.
Well, I would think then that this puzzle is not useful to me and I should probably try something new.
Got one more guess. If this doesn't work, what's your backup plan?
Cry heavily,
Okay.
like,
And once you've cried and you've got out of your system,
continue crying. I can cry for a very, very long time, so...
no comment.
Hey, that's mean. Yet true. No, I don't know. I'd probably go have a look in the other rooms again. Maybe see if I can see anything that indicates.
You said you figured the compass and the telescope were related, right?
Possibly. However, now that there are buttons that I'm aware of, like, this is when I thought that the compass was stationary.
But it's still stationary. It hasn't gone anywhere.
Sorry, interactable. Can't touch it. Okay, so last guess, which I now think this is probably wrong. 260. 360. 350.
Hang on, that's 350.
360. 350.
No, that's 350.
No, that's 360.
0 and 360 are the same.
Okay.
There are 360 degrees in a circle, which means that 0 and 360 degrees are the same.
Oh, okay. 250, 240. I don't know compasses of maths. I'm bad. I'm sorry. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. 350. 3
40,
40,
30,
330,
10, 100, 90.
No, don't do this to me. Maths is something I find really difficult. Like, just adding two numbers together is hard.
Okay. I'll just sit here and sit.
350, 340, 330, 320, 310, 300, 290, 280, 260. So I think actually that it's probably this one because I must have added on a 10. Nope, okay.
You were a couple of degrees off. Wait. Not that that's an indication that you have to try again.
I think this might not be the right course, this right avenue
So,
of direction.
you reckoned there was a link between the compass rose and the telescope.
I believed so.
I believe that you should investigate this link further.
Okay.
Because right now, you're just guessing.
I am guessing.
And this is in Myst. You don't guess. You don't accidentally solve puzzles by floating them up. You put in hard work and logic. No, forget the lighthouse. Go for the telescope.
No, I need to turn the lights back on.
But you're going to be standing at the telescope. The battery will just drain whilst you're standing there, spinning it around.
Yeah, but I like sound. Sorry.
It's okay. No one could hear you. So you were mumbling to yourself very quietly.
Yeah, I was trying to sing. It's not good. Right.
Says the lady who's actually sung on stage with guitar backup. Yeah.
Like twice?
Yeah, that's like twice more than most people.
Okay,
all I've got is an ugly sister and the...
You don't have an ugly sister? Oh no, you were an ugly sister. Oh yeah, you were.
And also the Jolly Postman as well.
Okay,
The telescope. Tell me about the telescope.
the telescope does 0. Actually, now that I look at it and it says 350, I feel really dumb. Smart lady. 0 is north.
Is it? Says who?
Says you. So
I did not.
You said
I did not at any
is
point say that
north.
0 was north.
You did.
I said there are 360 degrees in a circle.
Okay. So 0 may or may not be north. Oh god.
Because north could be like that way. Mm-hmm. But on this telescope, 0 is pointing over there. Because no one said the telescope was oriented toward north.
Okay. In which case, this telescope is now... I have
Go
no
back
idea.
and look at the telescope. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Abuse.
Abuse. Okay, I have a telescope.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some numbers on it.
Yep.
So I think
Is there anything interesting that you can look at with this telescope?
the lighthouse.
Okay.
Oh, I can go faster if I... Yeah.
The lighthouse is what? 135?
135, yeah.
Probably worth writing down. Okay. Is that writing in protest?
Yes.
Is there,
No!
Is there anything else
Don't be mean about my writing. Right,
Is there anything
okay.
else of interest that you can see with this telescope that might be useful?
The sail is at 185.
Which boat is that on?
That's the forward-facing boat, or is that the
Is
switch
the one with the
boat?
staircase or the one without the staircase?
It's the one with the staircase. Staircase boat. Oop, shit. Tucky mushrooms. Shit, staircase boat.
You can't really cover for swearing once and then cover it by swearing again. Doesn't really work. Is there anything else that you can see of interest with this telescope?
There's the other boat.
Okay, No, I refuse to look at things anymore.
It's back past here, so it is. I'd say 110
Okay.
on the boat.
Anything else of any possible interest that you can look up with this telescope? I'm of course going to ask this question every single time.
There's a big pointy thing over there, which is another rock. That's another rock. A lot of rocks.
There are a lot of rocks.
I don't think there are anything else.
Okay. Does that help you?
I can go and press these buttons because 110 is the only one I can think of
So
as being.
out of the 3 new coordinates that we have surmised, what is the order of your favoritism for working?
Well, 110 is the only one I can think of
So the other boat.
because if it goes round in degrees of 10, I can't do any of the other ones.
Okay, so you don't have a good feeling about 135 or 185?
Well, I don't think I can physically do them. Does that make sense? So, like, there's all the nibs.
Assuming you could do them. Assuming you had the choice between the lighthouse, the staircase boat, and the other boat.
I'd probably do the lighthouse, to be honest.
Yeah?
That's the most, like, prominent thing in the game. Well,
It is a lighthouse.
yeah. So, like, for example... and 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 20, 20, 100. Oh, sorry. 10,
What?
20,
I think you skipped a
30.
number there.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 160. Yeah, so it's not...
Well, hang on. Think about what you just said.
What?
What did you just say?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160.
Okay, 100, hang on. 160?
Mm-hmm.
Where was 160?
At the bottom.
Does that not seem odd to you?
180 is what it should be. It's 360. What's half of 360?
180.
So it should be 180.
It should be 180, shouldn't it?
But it's not. 160, which doesn't...
I mean, where should 90 be?
There.
Is it?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. No.
No one can hear you, sorry.
Oh. No. So it's
So
not
what does that
360.
mean?
So it means that it's not got anything to do with the circles 360.
Well, no, there are 360 degrees in a circle.
No, I mean it's got nothing to do with the compass because there's 360 degrees on the compass, and this has got nothing to do with the compass. So
But it is a circle, and it is 360 degrees.
yes, but it's not because there's not 360 dots.
Who said that it was in 10-degree increments?
Okay, so what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 30, 31, 32. Yes, please.
I get it. According to the calculator, 360 degrees divided by how many?
32?
32 is 11.25.
Okay, so that's not it.
What's not it?
Well, it can't be 11.25 doesn't do anything for us. It means nothing. Because it's like you can't do anything with these numbers in 11.25. So I am stumped.
Okay. What if I told you could do something with 11.2?
Okay, I would be confused and I'd wonder what.
Well, if each of those nubs is 11.25 degrees rather than 10 degrees...
Mm-hmm. Oh god, this is maths. I don't do maths. So... I'd need to figure out which one was 135 for the lighthouse. So what's 135 divided by 11.25?
Tell you what, if you note down the fact that it's a 1125 per nub, because that might be useful. I've erased the calculator. You may begin your computations. She's typing 135 and dividing it by 11.25.
Which makes 12.
Which makes 12.
So that's... Does that count as 1 or 0, given that it's not actually a compass that...
Well, if it starts at 0... Because obviously, if you're there, and you're turning to face there, you've turned 0 degrees, right? Loud.
Oh,
It's no good talking to yourself. No one can hear your mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Assumptions, Kathryn. Assumptions are the enemy.
I really hate this game.
You assumed it was 10 degrees.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
But you get the logic, right?
I get the logic, but I hate the logic.
Now your mind
I hate the logic.
has expanded. You can approach the next level of evolution. You can join myself and other fellow.
And I got so irate about it as well.
You go, no!
It's not 10 degrees! It can't be 11.25. 11.25 doesn't make any sense. Oh, Myst, I hate you. I hate you so much. I don't. It's a good game, but so frustrating. Okay. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, where are we going now?
Don't know.
Oh, there aren't. Oh, they're lights. The fish place is probably lit.
And you've still got the blue page, so it's all coming up.
It's so coming up. I mean, it took me a ridiculously long time to figure that puzzle out, and I was a bit of a cow about it, but still.
Welcome to Myst. That's why you don't live stream games like this, because just in the chat there'd just be someone like. I mean, I am chat right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Backseat gaming, like. However, I kind of need you to.
Yeah, I try. You know,
No. Backseat gaming's the wrong term.
In the comments if I'm nudging her too much.
No, he's not.
I'm quite happy to just sit here and go. Oh, really?
Okay, backseat gaming's the wrong term. You are providing helpful hints.
Is that what you believe?
You're like the paperclip. The paperclip in Word. Hey,
I see you're trying to solve this puzzle game. Would you like some help with that? Yes. It seems like you're struggling to figure out where to go.
Moving on.
Must I?
Oh dear, no, it's the wrong button. Oh dear, okay.